breaking news. Five-star athlete Michael Terry will be visiting Nebraska this weekend. It was announced about an hour ago. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction and why this is big news for the Huskers. So really quick, before we dive into it, make sure to hit that like button if you're fired up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I post a video about Nebraska football every single day, and we have some fire recruiting videos for the rest of the week. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about the news, it was announced an hour ago that Michael Terry will be visiting Nebraska this weekend, taking a trip to Lincoln. Now, it was first reported by Steve Wiltfong at On3, and this is an incredible development for Nebraska. It looked like Michael Terry was out of the picture for the Huskers. He said in a recent interview that Texas and Oregon were the two schools that wowed him. And for that reason, most people were saying those were the two that were left in there. Now, Nebraska got him to come on a visit. Again, he will be here probably on Friday through Saturday. He's also visiting the Longhorns and the Ducks one more time before he commits in late July, early August. You know what they say all the time? They say the best visit is the last visit. Nebraska will be his last visit. That means you can pull all the strings, make that last final pitch. For that reason, the Huskers have a very good chance to get back in the sweepstakes and have a chance. Now, am I saying Nebraska is the odds-on favorite to get Michael Terry? No, quite the opposite. We're third in the power rankings right now. You put Texas number 1, Oregon number 2, Nebraska number 3. But that's surely better than what we used to think was that Nebraska was completely out of the picture. So clearly Matt Rhule played a little bit of defense in this recruiting process. He went back to those Texas ties. He went back to trying to peer recruit him with Dylan Raiola. And you just got to wow him, man. I mean, this is a big recruiting weekend. You have a bunch of 2025 guys on campus. You have Isaiah Mosey, some current commits, and then the 2026 class is loaded. They're hosting a barbecue. So, man, I mean, you got to pull the stops, and there's one thing you need to discuss with him, and one thing alone: NIL. He has said time and time again that he cares about NIL when he's going to pick his next program. We know that Texas and Oregon, they have the top 2 collectives in the country. Whatever Nebraska's offering him, bumping up by 2 times, 3 times, whatever the price is, you've got to get this guy. That's what it's going to take to get these 5 stars. And I know people come in my comment section, they say, we shouldn't take a guy who cares about NIL. That's hypocritical for you to say, because if you were in their shoes, you the viewer, and you were a 5-star recruit, you would not be turning down $1 million, $2 million. Trust me, you wouldn't be. So Michael Terry, he's smart. He's a very good kid. He's good on the field. He has a high work ethic. And clearly, he's interested in the Huskers, and he's willing to give us one more shot. So very positive development here. Looked like we were out, but we're back in. Am I saying we get him? No. But we're back in and we have a chance. And, you know, Dylan Rhule is going to be on campus. He'll be at this visit. He'll be at this barbecue trying to peer recruit. And you better hope it works. So Michael Terry coming to Lincoln this weekend on one final visit before he commits to a school. And you've got to impress him. You've got to wow him. And let's land this guy, 5-star athlete in the class of 2025. So tomorrow I'll have a video talking about all the visitors in the class of 2026. So watch out for that. But Michael Terry in the class of 2025, and he's the best of the bunch. So let me know down below, are you fired up about him coming on another visit? And hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.